It's Java and Gab with Jordan.
Well, good morning, everyone. I know you're like, I missed out on the song, so I'm going to sing it for you. It's Java and Gab with Jordan, here to perk up your day. It's Java and Gab with Jordan. Start your week the a cappella way. How are you doing this morning? My name is Jordan Travis. I'm the executive director of the Sing Festival. And sorry about some of the technical difficulties this morning. I think here in Ontario, with the lockdown and everything, all the kids are online at the same time. And I don't know, it's a little bit nutso. But it's wonderful that you're here spending your morning with us and chiming in. This is going to be a fantastic, fantastic day. In a little bit, I'm going to be chatting with Janet, who's the musical director of Harmonic Generation. And I'm really excited to talk about some of the amazing music that they do and some of the work that they do. But first, where are you chiming in from? It's wonderful to get people from all over the place. So let us know. I see Charlene this morning. Good morning, Charlene. It's good to see you. Awesome. Fantastic. Wells Brown. Well, I'll tell you, I'm drinking my coffee, so I'm kind of getting my voice, warmed up, not just vocally, but also with some beautiful, delicious drink. Good morning, Alana. It's great to see you on. Fantastic. People from all over the place. Woohoo! This is great. So yeah, let us know in the chat. It's wonderful to see people from all over. Wells from Ohio. Wow, all the way from Ohio. This is really cool. If you are just chiming in, I'm drinking my coffee here this morning. You can see I'm still drinking it in my favorite new mug that I got at Christmas time from the kids. It says, this is what an awesome dad looks like. I don't know if that's true, but hey, they bought it for me. So I guess that's how it works. If you are drinking coffee with me this morning, a little bit of a coffee morning this morning, what are you taking it? What are you taking it? I have to say, I go straight. Just like coffee black. Right? And strong, both of those things. But what do you take it? And it's great to know how other people enjoy their coffee. Oh, and happy Monday, Julia. It is great to see you on, my friend. This is fantastic. I want to start off with, I usually start off with a bit of a quote. And I think today's a very special day. So yesterday, my wife Liz, and some of you have met my wife and know Liz. My wife Liz started a month ago. She started doing calligraphy and learning how to do calligraphy as a way to kind of just mindful, relax, and learn a new skill that she really enjoys. And yesterday was her, what does she call it? Her 1 month calligraversary. I don't know if that's a thing, but her 1 month calligraversary. And she decided to make me something. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to share it with you this morning. I don't need an inspirational quote. I need coffee. Oh, that was fantastic. You know what? Whatever your favorite coffee quotes are or anything like that, throw them in the comments. I love them. I'm a bit of a coffeeholic. I'm trying to reduce the intake a little bit to kind of mellow out on the caffeine. So I'm down from okay, I'm going to be really honest with you, like 7 cups a day, down to maybe 4 at the max. So we're making some progress. We're making some progress. Oh, I also have, if you're joining for the first time, you don't know this, but I kind of talk about some dad jokes. I love dad jokes, and they're just getting worse. But I'm going to share one with you. What is the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? What is the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One's pretty heavy and the other's a little lighter. Okay, that was really terrible. Good morning, Fidel. It's great to see you. I think you chimed on just in time to get that horrible dad joke, which is great. Now, I also, before we get Janet on, I also have some cool news. Tomorrow tomorrow is a really cool day. You're like, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's like Australia Day, January 26th. You're right. Wayne Gretzky's birthday. You're also right. It also is my birthday. Woo! I know what you're thinking. 30 never looked so good. I think some of you may have just spat out your coffee or tea this morning. No, I'm turning 40, the big 40 tomorrow, and really excited about that. And just going to have some lovely celebrations here at home with my family, which is great. And I hope wherever you are, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're doing what you can to stay safe and stay in as much as you can. Anyway, I have a really amazing guest, and I'm really hopeful that this works. This musical kind of interlude works because, well, I like it. So Janet is on with me, Janet Lowe, and Janet is a musical director of Harmonic Generation, and they're up in Ottawa. So let's play a little bit of one of their most recent kind of things that they've posted online. It's fantastic.
Hey, you with the pretty face. Hey there. Welcome to the human race. A celebration. Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting. And today is the day we've waited for. Oh.
Awesome. Hello, Janet. How are you?
Hi, Jordan. I'm well. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for being on. So that's obviously a little bit of Mr. Blue Sky ELO cover, and it's fantastic. I love, I've been watching so many of your hits on YouTube, and they're just fantastic. They're toe tapping. They're totally accessible. Tell me a little bit about Harmonic Generation.
Well, we are an a cappella group. We have about 16 voices, and we were founded in 2008. So the group has been together for 12 years. And it's obviously the faces and the singers in the group have changed a lot over the years. And, we strive to bring some pop and modern a cappella arrangements. And our focus has really been on live performance. And that's obviously been a little challenge with the pandemic. So,
least, right?
Yeah. So we've just sort of evolved into some different kinds of pandemic projects.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me about, you're founded in 2008. Have you kind of done your own charts? Have you kind of do a mixture of your own stuff and other people's arrangements? How does that work?
For sure. So we have a mix, actually. So our founder and first musical director, Paul J., he has a pretty extensive a cappella history working with other kinds of groups that focus in different genres. So he has done a ton of charts or arrangements for Harmonic Generation. And over the years, we've also tried to develop the art form of arranging within the group. So helping different singers learn how to arrange. I actually learned to arrange for Harmonic Generation, and I've got a couple arrangements that we sing now too, like Fix You. So it's kind of cool that singers can come, learn new things.
Awesome. Yeah.
And experiment, right, within the group, which is super fun.
I have to just stop for a minute, only because we have some love from different people.
Yay!
We have some more love. Harmonic Generation. This is wonderful.
That's great.
Love it. So you're doing some of your own charts. You're learning and growing as singers and performers and arrangers, and which is fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about like pre-pandemic, right?
Sure.
So let's call that normal.
Normal.
I mean,
oh my gosh. Well, I was thinking about it yesterday because what were we doing a year ago when all of this happened? We had just finished a really busy fall. We did a couple of concerts. We did a concert with a Swedish folk group, a cappella group called Kongoro, which was doing their tour through Ontario, Quebec, and they stopped into Ottawa. We did a joint concert, which was so cool. Yeah. To just be on stage with a professional a cappella group was a really big treat for us. So we did that, and then in Christmas we had probably the most packed Christmas concert we'd ever had. We did a joint concert with a local artist here, Tyler Keeley, who we do a lot of work with, and he's great. And we raised a bunch of money for the Montfort Foundation, which is a local hospital here in Ottawa. And In January, we were getting ready to prepare for our spring concert. We had a really cool lineup of new modern pop songs that we were going to try out, some really neat arrangements that we had sourced from different arrangers in the United States. And we were getting ready to do a retreat. So before every concert, we always take sort of a Saturday and we all get together in a room with our microphones and we run through our repertoire and make sure we're off book, try it out on sound because we don't have the opportunity to practice on sound every week. And so we sort of spent a whole Saturday, and the pandemic started hitting Ottawa like the week before. And so I remember being on the phone with our planning team and being like, what are we going to do? Like, is it safe to rehearse? Like, what should we do if we don't have a retreat? Will we be ready to do the concert? And out of an abundance of caution, we decided to cancel the retreat. And then it was, I think, a little heartbreaking, and, we weren't really sure what to do with it. And then we had to cancel the concert, and that's just the way it goes. And it's so funny because in retrospect, I think about how all those decisions felt really big. And here we are sort of 10 months later.
Yeah,
and we're still not together in person, but we found a way forward, which is kind of fun. So.
Yeah, I mean, before we even jump into talking about some of the, like, finding a way forward, because some of the things that you've done, some of the videos you've put together and posted are really, really spectacular. And but before kind of diving into that, tell me a little bit of, like, you obviously do a fair amount of performing in the community. Like, to me, when I was chatting with you before, and when I've read about the group, community seems to be like a big part of your organization, and how you interact with the community and what you do. So what kind of, like, are you typically performing in the community other than your own concerts?
So we're really a group of singers that do this for fun. So we're not professionals. We all have sort of day jobs. But what we love to do together is sing, and we like to share our music and create more community. So we've tried to do sort of 2 or 3 live concerts a year. And we try to share a portion of our proceeds from ticket sales with a charity. Usually it's a cause that's near and dear to one of our singers. They sort of stick their hand up and go, I know a great charity who's doing some fantastic work. Can we help them out? And the group goes, yeah, let's do it.
I just want to put it up there. So Janet, you're super humble. You're so nice. And Janet's like, yeah, we share a portion of the proceeds with charities and stuff like that. So it's my understanding that you have donated, the organization has donated almost just shy of like $30,000 since 2008, since your inception of the organization, to charities. I mean, that's substantial.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's really a testament to our audience who comes and supports us, and the community in Ottawa, that we're able to sort of use our music for good, right? And that's really what keeps us together.
You know what? I have to say, like, as a musician myself, and that community is so important to me too. And I love all different types of organizations, but I love organizations that feel the same way, and that do what you do. You enjoy doing this, but you also know that from this you can give back. And sometimes that's in performance, sometimes that's in financial contributions, whatever the case may be, you can give back. And I love the fact that you're doing that. That's amazing, real amazing. And not every organization does that. So I think it's wonderful that you're able to. Now, talk to me a little bit about, now that we're in the pandemic started, and you as an organization said, hey, we don't want the music to stop. We want to keep creating. And you've started to create these really cool virtual choirs, but music videos of Harmonic Generation. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we kind of, in March, we're trying to figure out what we could do to stay together. And we've always wanted to record a CD. It's something our audiences have asked for, but we've just never spent the time to focus on it, or, had a lot of the skills to do it. So we sort of leaned into the technology. And to be honest, it was like a lot of learning, just figuring out what our different singers have at home. Can I record with my phone? How do I do it to make sure that it's sort of as good audio quality as possible. So a lot of trial and error with guidance from Paul, our former director, who's still a singer in the group, thankfully, who has a lot of technical knowledge. And so we started putting together some videos, and it's kind of interesting because we always think very carefully when we put together songs for a concert, right? You want to think about what's the concert going to enjoy, what's the story we're trying to tell with the entire set list. And it's a little bit different thinking about it for, what's going to work well visually on a video, what should that look like, how are we going to connect with an audience, what's the emotion we want to convey, and then putting it together from audio recording through to the visual production that you see. And I think that you'll see a lot of evolution in our videos too, because we're learning all of this on the fly too.
Now I want to play a clip because although Mr. Blue Sky is fantastic, my absolute favorite song is "Don't Stand By So Close to Me."
It's a tongue twister.
Because I'm Stand By Me, and but "Don't Stand By So Close to Me." And I really hope that this technology works because I just can't get this mashup out of my head.
Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Don't stand so. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand? Don't stand by me. Don't stand. Don't stand by me. You'll stand by me. Stand by me. So close to me.
I don't stand. So I love it. It's such a fantastic chart, and it's so catchy. It's so catchy. I love the mashup. If by the way, if people are just chiming in, we are here at Jab and Gab with Jordan. I'm here with Janet Lowe, the musical director of Harmonic Generation, which you just heard a little bit of "Don't Stand By So Close to Me." And my goodness, such a fun chart. And,
that was really fun. We did a live concert. I think it was 2015 or 2016. And we did a couple of concerts focusing on Sting and then focusing on the Beatles. And so for our Sting concert, this was one of the arrangements that we transcribed. It's just so fun. And it's really stayed in our main repertoire because it gets everybody moving and it's got so many different components too.
And this is kind of double Canadian. So Harmonic Generation from Ottawa. And this was originally done by a group in Montreal.
That's right. Yeah, called La Bande Magnétique.
Awesome.
And so they did it a long time ago. I think it was not that long ago, but in the 90s. And what was really cool for us was when we put our version out in the pandemic, the arranger, Claude Gagnon, he actually commented on our YouTube video and he really enjoyed it. So that's just kind of cool that we get to connect with him and connect with other artists around the world too.
Awesome. Well, if you're enjoying some of this Harmonic Generation, some of this music, put a whoop whoop in the comments. We want to hear about it. I want to play one other little clip because this is a favorite of mine, and I imagine this was part of the Beatles section of the show. This is a little bit of "Here Comes the Sun."
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
Apparently, it's a very little bit of "Here Comes."
Oh no!
But if you're on Facebook, it will be in the comments below.
You have to go watch the video on your own.
Yeah, you have to watch the video. If you notice, though, I noticed that you're maybe holding a little baby in the video.
Yeah, I got a little squish in that video. It was in June, and I had a little baby in May in the middle of the first lockdown. And so, it's kind of interesting because I was planning to take a maternity leave from the group just a few months to sort of get myself collected. And the pandemic, in a way, because we're doing everything virtually, has allowed me to stay connected and involved in the group because, I can have my baby, and as long as he's quiet. Actually, for that one, when I did the audio, he was strapped to me and sleeping. So I was recording and he was quiet. I don't know if he didn't get caught in the audio, and then he's in the video as well.
I love
so that's kind of it's fun.
That's fantastic. All right. So to finish off today, before we wrap up, I want to do one last thing. And this has nothing to do necessarily with anything musical. This is Fireline here. I want to get to know Janet, and I want to get to know all of you that are watching on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And this is the Firing Line, 5 essential things. So I'm going to say this or that, and without thinking, you need to just put it down. So if you're watching, just type it out. Which one would you pick? Are you ready, Janet? Are you?
Yep.
Are you? You don't look ready.
I think I'm ready. Do I need to get my wig?
I don't know. Do you have a coffee? You might need a slurp of coffee first. I don't know.
Okay, coffee. Yeah. Cheers.
All right, here we go. Ready? First, tacos or pizza?
Tacos.
Oh, nice. All
Yeah,
right.
especially if they're fish tacos.
Yeah. Oh, fish tacos. Now I want fish tacos for dinner. That's yeah, absolutely. Okay. Number 2, and I want to hear what you guys are putting too. You guys are slow to the take, probably because you have to type it out as opposed to just say it. But I want to know, tacos or pizza? Tacos or pizza? All right. Number 2, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Ooh, nice. Are you drinking tea now?
I am. Yeah.
What type of tea is your fave?
I love Earl Grey tea.
Oh, nice. Black or with stuff in it?
Always with a splash of oat milk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
To try that out. I do like Earl Grey tea. I have to say, I would probably pick coffee, but my wife is English, so we definitely have like a very tea culture in our house. Okay, that was number 2. This is a weird one. All right, we're getting a good mix of tea and coffee from
neither.
Yeah.
What do you drink?
What is wrong with you?
Just very hydrated on water, I'm thinking.
I only say that because I know her. So that okay. Number 3, Colgate or Crest?
Crest, I think. I don't know. I bought my toothpaste a long time ago. I look at it every morning, but it clearly doesn't register with me.
Mine is whatever's cheapest at Shoppers Drug Mart. Does anyone have like a brand there, Colgate or Crest? Okay, I think I know what the answer is going to be for this one. Chips or chocolate?
Chips. Did I surprise you?
You totally surprised me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a bit of chip problem here in the pandemic. It's a little too easy to eat a bag of chips.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we're going down that path, favorite chips.
Sour cream and onion or anything super spicy.
Ooh. So my daughter loves. Well, actually, we all will eat it, but my eldest daughter loves sour cream and onion. That's her like go-to chip. I think that for me, it's like, and I've been trying to get healthier, so I'm not bringing them in the house, but like ketchup chips and all dressed. I don't know if it's ketchup because it's like a Canadian thing.
It's a Canadian thing, yeah.
It's weird.
It's so weird.
So tell me about. You said anything spicy. I love spicy food. So what is like? Where do you get the spicy chips?
They've got some spicy Dorito flavors that I really like.
Some of those kick.
Some ghost pepper ones too by the Paquitos. They're very good.
Yes, I've had those a while. They're really good. Yeah, and they really have a kick. Okay.
I find the spice kind of like balances off the desire to eat the whole bag. Do you know what I mean? It just like helps moderate your portion sizes. That's
a good point. I've never thought of that before. So maybe I can go down that road again. So salty, obviously, as opposed to like chocolate. I don't know. I thought it would be chocolate all the way. I thought I knew you.
I aim to surprise. There you go.
I thought I knew you, Janet. Okay, last question. And I was asking my family this morning, actually, about different questions. And my wife came up with chips or chocolate. She would have picked chocolate 100%. No hands down. I would struggle. But have you, just out of curiosity, have you ever had those chocolate Lays? They're chocolate. I
can't do it. I don't want to mix them.
No salty.
Not for me.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like that. Okay. So last question, and this came from my eldest daughter, Emily. So she asked, Apple or Android?
Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be friends, Janet.
Yeah, I got like, I don't know how many Apple products here right now.
You know what? I'm the same, but I have nothing against Android. I'm just an Apple user.
I just can't switch. It's just too ingrained.
This is what happens. My computer, after many, many years, I have a MacBook Pro. After many years, it finally said, I'm tired. I need to retire. And I know it's way cheaper to buy something else, but I bought another MacBook Pro because that's what I know.
It's too easy.
Absolutely. Janet, I have loved being on with you. I just wish all the best to Harmonic Generation, and I can't wait to see some of the new things that you're going to be putting out. And I hope that when all of this is said and done, that I can head up to Ottawa at some point and catch one of your shows. Because
we'd love to see you at our show.
That would be super cool. Or even maybe bring you down to the show and be part of the Sing Festival. That would
super
be
fun. Love it.
Awesome. Janet, thank you so much. All the best.
Thanks, Jordan. You too.
Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
You bet.
Take care. Bye. Well, that was Janet Lowe. She was the musical director of Harmonic Generation, and they're doing phenomenal work up in Ottawa, building community, singing great a cappella. It's just fantastic, really fantastic. I want to thank all of you for being on today. I wish you all a very happy Monday. Enjoy the rest of the week. Here, it's a bit sunny today. It's cold, but it's sunny. I'm going to try and get some of those vitamin D's kind of coming in. Tomorrow, I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. I forgot to throw this up, but if you want to check out Harmonic Generation, there's a couple places. You can find them on their website, harmonicgeneration.ca. In addition to that, I will be posting in the comments where you can find them on YouTube, where you can find them on Facebook. Go like them, go support them. It's wonderful to have groups like Harmonic Generation singing beautiful music, sharing it online, and also giving back to the community. That's what it's all about, right? Singing, community, harmony, right? This is great. I just want to thank all of you so much for being on with me today. And of course, you can find a lot of great information. Visit the Sing Festival, singtoronto.com. Obviously, you can check us out. I've been talking about this Sing Radio at Acaville Radio a couple times a week, and Maple Music here a couple times a week. You want to check that out. It's just fantastic. All the best, and yeah, we'll see you very soon. We'll see you next week. We have a lot of really cool guests coming up all throughout February. All the best. Bye.
Do